Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. Let's see, here we go. Boom, we are live. Let's get the jazz hands going. Come on, there you go. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on because we are live. This is episode 1000 and the special number 69 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. The title is The KissCam of Life. Yep, we're going to talk about it. I know. I don't know if that news has fizzled since... when this broke over the weekend, but
the initial news is fizzled, but all the memes are like pretty awesome.
Oh, the memes are so deep.
You seen the one? You seen the one that was with Putin? The guy's hugging Putin.
Who's hugging Putin?
Yes, I've seen that one. And then
there's one. There's one I think with I don't know if it's Obama and
there's Trump and Hillary. I saw. Yeah, I think there's guys put up some with guns. You know, where they have like some gun and then they're trying to duck. There's a whole bunch of them out there. Some badass KissCam memes.
This male, was supposed to be running some company, right? Like a CEO.
Yeah, big company. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it here. But that's the title of the show for episode 1069, magic number.
He's not the guy to run your company if he's that stupid.
No, he's not the guy to run a freaking dog collector company. A dog catcher, excuse me.
Not pooping collection.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him running anything. But there are a lot of dudes like that running companies, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, they're I'm badass.
Yeah.
Nobody's pitched me.
Yeah. We will definitely talk about this. It's FreeFor Monday. Joining us, of course, we've got BabyFace P joining us, rocking his stemparts.com. Why do I not have a stemparts.com t-shirt, Lola? What's up with that?
Well,
do you have to buy something from stemparts.com to get this t-shirt?
I bought things. I bought plenty of things.
I didn't give you one.
Right.
All right, so here's the deal with the stem part shirts.
Uh-huh.
If you wear, like I wear an XL, it's a 2XL because they're kind of small. So if Patrick's a large, he's got an extra large.
So with me, it would be like a 5XL or something.
I don't know if I got chunky boys.
Okay, all right, understood.
I'd have to ask the boss. There might be 3Xs somewhere.
Oh, okay. All right, just have a little pan of jealousy every time I see Patrick rocking it. But I know he's a good customer.
Oh, we're gonna be promoting stemparts.com here
soon.
in the next month or two.
Oh
yeah.
Please do, because it's been fucking slow. So.
Yeah. Okay. Then that means it's the time to build a Mark III and a Mark V. 100.
There you go. Boom.
Everything's been slow, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I've gotten so many calls and emails from wholesalers. Like every day, it's multiple. Hey, we got this on sale. Hey, we got this on sale. So nothing.
Some of them twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten weird stuff coming out. People publishing, putting out new guns, all that stuff keeps going. Joining us also is Walter Keller. That's who we're talking to. If you're listening to this,
Safety Harbor Fire.
Boom, there you go. That's right. Let me see if I can show you two guys the logo that I did before we get into the shout outs and stuff like that. Oh, look at Walter. I'm surprised Walter doesn't have any Costco food there, but we'll talk about that.
I just finished eating part of a chocolate chip cookie from Costco.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, there you go. Chocolate chip cookie. So check it out. What do you guys think? Any
That's
thoughts?
a good one.
Here we go.
I love it.
There we go. There's the scruffy dog with green eyes, by the way, and a perfect tongue. Huh?
Is that various the bald eagle, the parakeet breed, or what?
Yeah, the scale is kind of small. The eagle should be bigger. That's a baby. That's a little baby eagle. And it has the green eyes. What's your eyes, Walter? Blue? What you got? Blue. There you go. Okay, well, we can't get it all. It gave everyone green eyes in this thing, including the skull.
Yeah.
The skull has green eyes. And sometimes I rock my mohawk like this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me rocking my mohawk fully blown out. But sometimes I do.
I think I've never seen quite that elevation on your mohawk.
Oh, no? Oh, okay, yeah, I have pictures of it. Yeah, and then this is supposed to be a 50. But, man, I had a tough time.
It's got 2 stalks.
Yeah. Yeah. So so I don't know if you guys could see what I was doing here. I was trying to get a spotlight, like from the KissCam thing, but I really couldn't get the AI to do it. So that's kind of what's going on.
That's lights from the alien ship. They're doing anal probing of you guys.
Right. Someone's about to get beamed up in that thing. Right. So let's see. Let me do some shout outs also here before we get super deep. For everyone who's out there, please, like I said, hit that thumbs up here. You're watching us live in Rumble. We already have 25 people here watching us live on Rumble. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm going to give some shout outs right now. You guys can also ask questions and all that stuff, but hit those thumbs ups. That helps us, with the algorithm here on Rumble. So I see shooting galleries out there, like we said earlier. Night Train is out there as well. Hot Dog 990 also joining us. The Jade Grew is here. So C Bolus as well is joining us. So shout out to everyone. Let me know if you have questions and we'll get it in. What's up with you guys? How was your weekend?
Hot.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah. It was miserable, but heat-wise.
Did you have rainstorms? Because I woke up this morning to rainstorms.
Saturday afternoon it rained,
and
then the sun came out. Yesterday, no, I don't think it rained. No, it didn't rain yesterday. Not at least not around here anyway. So
no.
Are we talking about what we did over the weekend?
We could, if you want to jump into what you did, Walt.
Quickly,
what you get up to?
Wasn't that exciting?
Okay.
Saturday, I did some stuff around the shop in the morning, a little bit, around for fixing something on Peggy's desk, and then we went to lunch, and then my sons went. There's a place that opened up down here that has capybaras that you can touch.
What?
Marley and I already saw the advertisement. When we come down for vacation, we're going there.
What is what is it? Capybara?
A big rat.
A giant rat.
Oh, did we talk about those before on the show? That's those big giant African rats?
No, South American.
South American rats.
Ah. Yeah,
dogs.
Let me see how you spell this. Capybara, you said?
Capybara.
C-A-P-Y-B-A-R-A. Capybara.
Spencer and Will went to the
okay.
Pet them, touch them.
What'd they think?
I think Lola used to hunt these when she was a little girl.
Yeah, they eat those in some places.
Did she live in the Amazon rainforest?
No. She was a different kind of... There's a version of this in West Africa that she used to hunt. I don't think it's exactly that, but it's a version of it.
So what'd they think, Walt?
No, Spencer said the fur is it's not soft. It's
wiry, I believe.
It's a wiry, rough. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a. Can we say like a? What are those? Huh? No, it doesn't look. It doesn't look exactly like a rat. It looks like beavers or something like that. Not beavers or something.
Yeah, it looks like a big old beaver.
Yeah,
it's in the rodent genus. I'll just say that. So, in Louisiana, they unfortunately have the what the ones they're a problem. They dig into the sides of the whatchamacallits, the levees. They actually hunt them there and kill them because they're considered a pest.
Wait, what did they have? Like the mud rats or something?
It's in that same genus, I think, as the capybara, except it's what are those things called?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Can't remember right off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. Okay, well, I didn't go do that. My sons went and did that. I was kind of they had to have Nutria.
Okay.
Nutria, yeah. They had an appointment for that at 3:00. We went to lunch at Hooters, and then they went over there for that, the furry rat experience. And then
in Gambia, it's called in West Africa, it's the Gambian pouched rat. Which is supposed to be a big old. That looks more like a rat. Yeah, that looks more like a rat. Oh, remember that was the thing that remember they gave him an award because he was like clearing the landmines.
Oh, they had the landmine rat. Yep.
Yeah. The capybara that you're saying is way cuter. People will be mad if those are getting blown up. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, long as they're not indigenous to us here, so they shouldn't be running wild. They should not be running wild, kind of like iguanas and all that.
Okay. And you can bring those into Florida?
I don't know.
You have to have a permit. You have to have a specific wildlife permit. You can't just have one. I do not believe.
No.
Okay.
Because you know what happens? People get them. I know they're cute and everything, and then they get tired of them.
Then they get wild, and then here in Florida, we're overrun with freaking capybaras and then their asses are cute, and then no one wants to kill them.
No, fuck that. Shoot them. I feel the same way about wild monkeys here in Florida too. They ought to be all eradicated.
Yeah, we had a bunch escape right from that water park.
Yes.
Well, that happened back originally when they were making Tarzan movies in Florida.
Oh, the Tarzan movies were made in Florida? I didn't know that.
The old ones with Johnny Westmiller or Westmore.
Oh, the black and white ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, to get a capybara at your house, you just need a Class 3 permit, which is basically all you have to do is say, I want this, here's my money, and they give you the permit. Excuse me, it's totally free. So the Class 3 permit is totally free. You just have to apply for it, and then you can have a capybara. You go buy yourself a capybara.
I feel like that could go badly very quickly.
Are
they good eating? Does anyone know of these?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they eat stuff like that down in South America.
It tastes like chicken. I wonder if those are in Guyana. They might be. There's all kinds of shit in the Amazon. You know, all kinds of stuff.
Walter, there is a outfitter that is in Louisiana. You can hunt those rats on an airboat with shotguns.
Yeah, that's some shooting gallery.
That sounds fun.
They actually ride around on the levees and in almost like in town and shoot them with 22s and stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Sunday, I got wrangled in about 9:30 in the morning. My wife says, "We need to clean up the yard. Can you do some stuff outside?" And it's like, but I went outside and fired up the weed whacker and did some weeding with the weed whacker and cleaned up some stuff. So yes,
got to work. Did your husbandly duties.
I sweat my freaking ass.
It's been hot, man. It's been hot out there. It was hot today.
Yeah,
this morning was nice because it poured here, but yeah.
No, cleaned up after that, and then we went to lunch and went to Lowe's and picked up a couple things, and then I didn't do anything. So,
yeah. I've got a lot of work I need to do here, but I've been working a lot. But I've been doing a lot of editing, trying to catch up. Lola was working. She was just actually telling me when she got back in here that there's always a bunch of animals here or creatures on the property, and there were a bunch of crows. And she pulled up next to my Cybertruck, and right behind the Cybertruck were 3 deer.
Oh.
Yeah, but she didn't take any pictures. I was like, oh man, I could have thrown those pictures up. There might be video on the Cybertruck. I have to check it when I go in there. Because usually if something big is moving around out there, it'll take video of it. So, yeah. But it's the juicy grass.
Oh, you have lots of grass growing since it's been raining?
And yeah, especially in the back, yeah. The front is pretty it's pretty good, but the back. Last time Patrick was over, he didn't drive the tractor around enough.
We didn't do much good.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's I don't know, man. I don't know what was wrong with him on that day. I can't wait until Chromie can just come out here and jump on that tractor and get some work in.
He would have fun.
I think we had gun stuff to do. We had gun stuff. So, yeah, go ahead, Walt. Were you done with your weekend, or?
Yeah, that was pretty much the weekend.
Okay.
Like I said, after doing the yard and all that, I thought, well, I could have went to the shop and did some stuff, but it's bloody hot over there too. So I didn't want to get twice soaked in one day. So I decided not to do that. So
You got to recharge your batteries. What about you, Patrick? What were you up to over the weekend?
On Saturday, we ended up we took Chromie to the horse sanctuary up in Alachua.
Okay.
I didn't even know it was there. Marley knew it was there. And we had no concept of how big it was. I thought it was going to be like a little farm with like 15 horses. It's 360 acres, and they have like 220 horses there.
Wow.
Horses that have been like retired and stuff.
Or rescued.
Like ones that malnourished and stuff, they take them in, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. If people like horses are expensive. And there's always someone who gets horses and then they can't afford to take care of them and stuff.
Yeah. People don't realize it. And they live for like 30, 35 years. So,
yeah.
Anything like that, if they capture them, please come and take them. They will take them in. On Saturdays from 11 to 3, you can walk around. It's free to get in, and you feed horses carrots. So the whole thing is just
okay.
Oh, so they have you there working. It's not just me.
Yeah. So yeah, free to go in, but you pay with carrots. So.
Oh wait, you bring your own carrots, or they give you the carrots?
No, you bring your own carrots. That's the payment for going in. Is you're feeding the horses.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So we went to Publix. We got 2 bags of carrots, and then went out there, and it was hot. It was it was like a 2.5 mile hike around this big thing, and it was ridiculously hot.
So I know this because I know you love animals, Patrick.
Yeah.
Right? Is Chromie like I know he likes Jeeps and
100%
big trucks. Okay.
100%. He has yet to find an animal he doesn't like.
Okay.
He hasn't been bit or attacked.
No, he hasn't. So we're gonna try to keep that where he doesn't.
Yeah.
He likes everything he's found.
Yeah. We got to scare him off of alligators somehow, because
he doesn't like reptiles as much. So no.
He's not
a lizard or snake fan, but big furry things he likes.
Okay, good.
There's video on the internet of this YouTube channel with this, or it's on Instagram. I don't know what it was. Little girl and this horse. She must live in these where they have stables, these metal stables, and she's like wee high to a grasshopper, but she's got carrots, and she goes and bangs on the stables, and the horses all come out, and she feeds them carrots. You know,
yeah, probably her pets.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, horses are like majestic animals. You know, they are not. I've never kept a bunch of animals and stuff like that, but I like animals. But horses are so, especially if they're in good shape and all that kind of stuff, in good nick, they're very powerful. Like a horse I've looked at some of those videos. Horses can kick the living shit out of you.
Yep. Yeah, horses are brutal things.
Yeah.
Of course.
Interesting thing to me is horses were so prolific 100 years ago. I mean, a horse was the only way you could survive is if you had your horse.
Yeah, it was transportation.
Yeah, transportation and working around the farm, and now like nobody has horses.
Yeah, there was a lot of horse poop around.
There was definitely.
Where do you keep a horse?
In the stables or?
In the city, you can't.
Yeah.
If you have over, I don't know if I can't remember what the size is. There are some people here in Safety Harbor that have enough property to have a horse legally. But and it's a lot of maintenance for a horse. You got vet bills. You got to take care of them. You got to watch them. You got to feed them.
But if you look at those videos, you know how there's those black and white videos of like 1911, let's say, and you'll see one on New York City. There's a ton of horses, a lot of horse shit in the streets of New York City, and the horses would die. They would just freaking leave them right there. But you had stables and stuff like that around New York City.
There was a whole network of there was blacksmiths and the guys that shoe the horses and take care of them and all that stuff.
And even the cops still have horses in New York. They're still mounted police in New York City.
Here in Gainesville, that's still a thing.
New Orleans has them. Tampa has horses. They all do. Cities because they're great for crowd control because you don't get near the horse.
Nobody wants to get in the way.
They can fuck you up. Yeah.
Yep.
Just kick the fucking shit out of you.
Have you ever seen the ones of the palace guards in England? Like, you're not supposed to mess with the palace guards.
Big old things.
The horses will fuck you up too if you get.
Yeah.
They have the
And they
horses
bite.
trained. They'll bite. Yeah, they'll bite you.
Yeah, those are funny because you can tell the horse can tell when the person's a JO.
And they
he's gonna
bite them
fuck with him.
every time.
And
Yep.
then when it's a cute girl or something, they go, "Oh, touch me."
Yep.
Animals are cool, but they can tell people's instincts and stuff like that. Their language of communication is your vibes you're giving off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got like 5 seconds here. We're gonna go into the. Yeah. You got something? All right, so let's take this break. We'll be right back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, we are back. What were you going to say, Patrick, before you forget?
Sunday I took Romy and some friends, and we went and shot the MP40. And
where was that?
We went to the range. Over
Okay.
That was a hit. Everybody came looking. Everybody wanted to shoot it. And I had to temper enthusiasms and start chasing people away and be like,
yeah, I saw you said somewhere, I think in our group chat, that people shot 700 rounds, and then Walter asked you whose ammo was it, which I didn't see you answer.
Well, I didn't get a chance to see that. I loaded up 200 rounds of ammo for myself, and I shot one magazine. I got to shoot one magazine before everybody started poaching the ammo, and I was.
You asked me about making money. That's your perfect opportunity to make money.
Yep, that's gonna be maybe someday we'll figure that out. But yeah.
It could be like a traveling circus.
Well, if some JO is shooting your gun and he breaks it and you're not getting anything for it, then you're gonna be like, I just fucked myself. Yeah,
it's expensive to fix.
It's yeah. So like,
they drop your magazine and bend your magazine, or they do some shit like that, and sorry, man, I'm out of here.
I have the videos that one of them took yesterday was funny. It was the young guy that Hank has met named Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He collects Russian guns. That's his thing. Is he likes collecting old Russian garbage guns. Mm-hmm. So he's used to being forceful with things. This is a fine.
Might as well show. I knew it was somewhere down there.
This is a fine piece of.
It's a fine German instrument.
It does not need to be smacked. And in one of the videos,
oh boy,
he has it locked back, and then he has the safety on, so he can't disengage it, and he's tugging on it, and then he goes and he smacks the magazine, and I was like, you do not need to smack the magazine. That's fine German engineering.
Oh boy. It's instinct, because if you're using like MP5 or whatever, different story.
100%. It's instinct. 100%.
Yeah. Well, remember Walter was talking about that with his 50 upper, the bolt action upper, that you don't need to hit it with a hammer and do all that kind of stuff.
You finesse it.
Yeah.
Well, there's times to be brutal and there's times to be nice.
Yeah. So like on the 50, if you're hitting it with your hand and it's not going down, I had this discussion with someone recently, like in person, and I was like, yeah, if your hand can't make that thing go down, you're not doing it right. You need to stop and reassess what you're doing. You don't need a tool.
Well, like the one I just fixed, the guy tried to beat it closed, literally beat it closed, and I had to disassemble the whole freaking thing, take it apart. He came and picked it up today, by the way. By the way,
is that warranty work, or is that you owe me?
I did it. I didn't charge him anything for it.
Oh, you were nice. I was telling this guy. Nice. I was telling these guys I was talking to. I was like, and Walter will charge you the cost of this friggin' gun if you mess it up.
But so. I did berate him in the beginning.
Okay.
And you can't when somebody does stupid fucking shit. Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
You blow yourself up.
Throw that fucking hammer away. You don't need a.
So what happens the second time that guy comes back to you?
That you get a charge.
I don't do it for free. I don't do it for free.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Once bitten, twice shy. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay. So you give everyone one time.
Walter, I'm in the same boat. You'll get one chance with me, and if you keep coming back to me the same dumb shit, I'm charging you, and then I'm charging you stupid tax on top of that.
I mean, only part I had to replace was the bolt handle. Everything else it wasn't broken. But
that's still a big beefy piece. I mean, I don't know what it's valued at.
I had to disassemble the whole thing. We head spaced it. I polished the barrel. I run the chamber reamer in it, cleaned it up a little bit. It was a little tight in the front of the chamber, and then Joe parked it. Joe blasted it. Joe parked it.
Oh, nice.
Test fired it and reassembled it. And so, yeah.
You should get Joe. You should get Joe to smack the person around a little bit. Just have like a little office. Put one of those big. What is it? What is it when you're in college? Like a fraternity bat. Have a nice,
like a spanking,
a spanking implement. There you go. Yeah. Something like that. Whatever works for you. Yeah.
Paddle. That's like a paddle.
Say you did this. Now you go in this room.
You get the paddling.
You take your whoopings.
Yeah.
Joe would probably love it. He would love to do that. Probably not.
The ammo we bought was, I think it's Ammo Inc. or Ammo. They sell different ammo.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, you see, I've seen their advertisements. I've never bought their ammo.
Oh, you mean from the website? But it's a branded ammo, 50 BMG for that.
Yeah, it was a brand of ammo, Incorporated ammo, something or other. But anyways, out of the ones he brought today, 2 of them would go in, but super tight, and one of them was out of spec again. So,
when you own one thing that it has taken me time to come to the realization, and Walter's going to laugh because I probably was a shithead about it earlier in life, but when you own expensive tools, have good quality things that feed it. That's one of the things I told everybody. If you're shooting the MP40 over the weekend, every single person, only factory ammo and only good factory ammo. Do not bring your fucking hand loads and go sticking that in my machine gun. Only good shit goes in there.
Well, I think this comes back around to what we were saying. You should make some money for people. Because it is, I remember, I don't know if I should say where it was, but there was a range that I know that has machine guns. And they charge people to go there. And some guys I know wanted to take all their employees over there and shoot machine guns. And when they saw that it was going to be over 10 grand, they were like, okay, maybe we should rethink this.
Okay.
But it's expensive. The machine guns are expensive. They get, like, when you're shooting full auto, especially a bunch of people, stuff gets messed up. Someone has to pay to fix that. Ammo.
Walter, we had one runaway. Luckily, it was an employee, one of the range employees, who's shot lots and lots of machine guns, so it didn't affect him. But I look over, and he's like, hey! And he's standing there with his finger off the trigger and his hand in the air, and the MP40's just going ding, 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 ding. I was like,
why did
it had grease it had grease that was down in the sear, and it basically stuck the sear down. So I had to just go and stick.
Had to be a lot of shavings. Was it a lot of shavings or just grease?
It was just cosmoline. The lower receiver, I can't take the lower receiver completely apart on this gun because it's riveted in certain places. Yeah. So there's some cosmoline still down in where I would like to clean it, and I think some of that got in and just caused the sear to stick down. It wasn't a big deal. It went straight back to running just fine. But he had a look on his face like, "Oh God, did I just break the really expensive machine gun?"
Yeah. You got to be like the old school drug dealers and let them get free taste. Oh, now you're addicted.
Yeah. Then you got to pay for it.
This costs money now. That
would probably be like $50 a mag to shoot.
That's actually what I was looking at another range that does rentals, and I think it's something like that, like $50 a magazine.
You could do parties and stuff like that. Take like a group to the range and charge them a group rate, couple grand. Bring a couple machine guns. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Is there a thing?
Got a little. People tend to get a little
touchy,
over enthusiastic, and there were a couple times where I had to tell people, like, everybody slow down, step
Right,
back from
right. That's what happens.
slow
Everybody
down.
starts.
Yeah, everybody's loading magazines, everybody's talking. It's like,
Well, they get high.
slow down.
They get high off of that. Yeah.
There was definitely a machine gun high amongst like 6 dudes.
You're gonna need backup. You're gonna need a couple of people if you have a bunch of people come in to shoot that thing. Can't be just you.
We will cross that bridge when we get there, because it's only getting more dangerous. The next machine gun. Well, I want to do the 2 stins so we can advertise for Walter for a little bit. But after that, I'm just gonna have to pony up and order the jig I need to finish the MG42. And that's one that you can't play around with. There's no playing around with an MG42.
Let me get some comments in here before. Let's see.
The other thing, Walter, that's funny is after the incident that you and I had, I've been way more cautious about way more things.
Yeah, it's real easy to get all wound up and.
Even like shooting the machine guns, I had a couple of moments where I was like, we need to slow down. I can feel the tension rising, and we need to bring the tension back down. I need to just have everybody.
People get high off of experiences. When I was younger, and I remember this very distinctly, and I remember even Eddie Murphy talking about this, but when I was younger, I would go to, like, let's say I was driving and I went to a movie theater, and you see like a sci-fi movie, right? And people are, something is blowing up in Walter's house. And you see guys like in a sci-fi movie, they're in space, they're in spaceships and flying around and doing crazy stuff. And then when I left that movie theater, I would be like high or something.
Yeah, you have those endorphins.
Yeah, and I'm driving my car like I've lost my mind, like, because now I think I'm a badass. Or Eddie Murphy was talking about people go see Rocky and then they think they could fight.
I need you. I don't need you to do anything, but I was going to tell you, Bubba Roadkill's son was out there. I didn't even recognize him. I didn't know that's who it was.
Oh, okay.
I guess he shoots 2-gun, and he was 1 range over.
Oh, okay.
One of the guys called me this morning and said, "Hey, did you know who that other kid was?" Because he looks like he's like mid-20s at best.
He's my kid's age.
Yeah, early 20s. And I was like, no, because he, Bubba Roadkill pretty well, right?
Yep.
He takes after his mother. Let's say that. He doesn't look like his papa at all.
Yeah, I know who.
Sense. Okay.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes.
Swarthy. He's a swarthy fellow. And I had no idea that's who it was, so I need you to text him at some point and be like, "Hey, your kid shot my friend's MP40." Just
okay. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see. There's some comments in here. Let me get the comments in. Okay, Shooting Gallery says Walter doesn't need the liability. We don't need to have the whooping from Dazed and Confused at the shop. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, and Night Train says I used to feed rats to my pythons and monitor lizards. Yeah. So let's see what. I know Walter went off on a call there. Do you want to talk? Do you want to wait for Walter to talk about this KissCam thing? We should wait till Walter can get.
We can jump into something else. What else is going on?
Yeah. Well, let's see. What other stuff is going on? Let me see what other stuff the folks out here are talking about.
I'm trying to think what's big in the news. What's been big in the news lately?
One of the things I saw that's in the news that's interesting, and I want to see. I'm interested to see what you and Walter think about it. Is so this whole thing's been going on with Trump and the Epstein files, right?
Jesus Christ!
So now it seems now today they just released the Martin Luther King files. I think
did they? I didn't see that online. Okay.
It just went up as we were coming live.
I'm gonna go to Twitter and see what's on.
And then also they've been talking about, I don't know if you saw this, now I think Chelsea Gabbard started this whole conversation about how during the Obama administration when Trump first won, they deliberately had like a plot to, the whole Russia gate thing.
Yep.
So now that's come up. Well, what do you think about that? I'm curious.
So I haven't done a deep dive. I will fully admit to anybody out there, I have not done a deep dive on it. I have not looked at any of the files myself. But some of the things that came up frustrated me a little bit because the files that she released had already been released. She just had more redactions removed from them. Which, come on, at some point, you gotta stop redacting everything from the American people. I want open letters showing everything, but that'll never happen.
But also, I don't know. I'm curious to see what the folks out there that are hanging out with us think about this. It seems a little bit like a distraction, like a deliberate distraction to get people off the subject of Epstein a little bit.
I could definitely see that. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
To get us changing directions. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I agree. We all saw the Russia thing. I think Walt's coming back in. We all saw this Russia thing go on, right? And we know that the Obama administration and other people out there, FBI, we know they all manufactured this stuff. We know they did wrong. But the timing of this whole thing seems like they're trying to get us to look at, like, hey, look at this over here instead of this thing that's happening.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're talking about prosecuting Master Obama.
Right. I think they just made a referral. The DNI that Tulsi Gabbard runs just made a referral to Department of Justice or something about that.
They have grounds. If everything they say is true, it is what it is.
Right.
It's bad. That's bad shit. Bad juju, Buana.
I agree with you. It's bad. It's bad, and we all know it happened. We all know they did it. We saw them doing it in real time.
It's gonna take the biggest set in the world, because you know what's gonna happen when they arrest Obama.
All hell is gonna break loose.
Every militant black motherfucker, and I'm gonna say this truthfully, is gonna come up and say, "He didn't say he's a slave. He's been put back on the plantation."
I don't think everyone's going to do that. I wouldn't do it.
You wait and see.
I don't think everyone's going to do it, but I don't think we're going to get there. I'm not a Trump super fan, but I don't think Trump. This is what got Trump elected. This is what got Trump elected. Do you really want to go that far and go after a former president and make it into a whole thing? And I agree that they clearly did something wrong, but do you really want to make that into a whole thing and then have that affect elections and all that kind of stuff?
You just ignore it?
No, I don't think we should ignore it.
It never happened?
Mm-hmm.
Because, history repeats itself.
This has been going on forever through American history.
Not like that, Hank. Mm-hmm. No. They've never trumped up. Good words for that. They've never trumped up charges on a president like they did with
Trump. That's okay.
And now, as they say that the chickens come back to roost, or whatever, the turkeys come back to roost, or whatever the fuck.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, literally, this is what happened with the release of the JFK files, right? I'm not sure what the conclusion is of all that, but basically, America decided to assassinate a president. Or CIA, people in the government, the deep state. I don't care, however you want to look at it. Well, I'm not saying it's right. I don't think what they did to Trump was right at all. But I remember saying if they keep going after Trump just consistently, then we're all going to make the revenge vote, and Trump's going to become president, and we are living that today.
They did fuck with the wrong person.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's not Bush. He's not Clinton. Clinton would just laugh and say, yeah, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
They've already supposedly pulled his security clearance, Obama's security clearance.
Yeah, all of that is fine. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. And by the way, I don't care if they lock up Obama. It doesn't affect me in any way. I don't care. I just don't think that Trump is going to go all the way there, because then it's going to become a distraction to what's going on. Why did Trump never go after Hillary? Go ahead, Patrick. Sorry.
No, I'm in the same boat. I don't think they have the cojones to do any of that.
Yeah, these guys won't even tell. They don't want to listen. When Trump just ordered they release the Epstein files. There's not going to be shit in there. There's not going to be anything in there. Whatever they release is going to be nothing. It's going to be a big nothing burger.
Kind of agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah, at the end of the day, because it's probably his name is probably in there somewhere. I don't know what that means. I don't think Trump is like one of the real bad guys out there. And when it comes to the Epstein thing, I think a lot of people in America agree. We should see who these bastards were. If someone was actually going after kids or young people, because I think if someone is 17, 18, 19, 20 in their early 20s and you're abusing them because of money or power, we should still know about that shit.
Yeah,
I think, I don't know if we've gotten into this before, but I think part of the problem is everybody. I think everybody's in that list. I think there are so many big. Do you mean
the close to the Illuminatis, the rich and wealthy and powerful?
Kind of, yeah. And it would set the world on fire, which I'm for. Sorry.
Yeah, the world's been set on fire before.
Yep.
Yeah. We should know who the big bad actors are. Sorry, Walter. Go ahead.
I don't think everybody that went to Pedophile Island was banging 15-year-old girls.
Probably not.
Correct.
Probably not. Some people were just going out there to entertain.
Right. It was their friends were going. They go. Let's see what it's about.
Yeah.
You know?
Not everyone that goes to a party is a criminal. Like, not everyone that went to these Diddy parties. Some of them were just people that didn't realize that there was all this crazy shit going on. But then there was some bad actors in there. It seems like in that trial we found out that the women, in a lot of ways, were complicit in what he was doing as well. This is a big, can be a big surprise to people. Women are just as horny as dudes, if not hornier. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. Sorry, Walt, you were going to say something about the money factor.
Yeah, it's... You compared him to Illuminati, right? Well, the Illuminati doesn't play with Diddy type people. That's a whole different race of uppity people.
Yeah, I don't know if Diddy rises to the level of being Illuminati, because then they wouldn't have used Homeland Security to raid his home and then never show us what they got when they went in there.
Is that's a different.
But we wouldn't see it. Yeah, right. I do think, and then I think also there were a lot of people who were involved in this. We saw this in the trial. A lot of people that he was hired, they went after him for sex trafficking. But basically, he was bringing grown-ass dudes out there to do the nasty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a grown man coming out there to do some craziness. It's horrible. It's not a thing I would want to be involved in. But I don't think that rises to the level, they should have never brought this case, in my opinion. Even though he's still locked up, he'll probably catch some years. But the women, for example, this woman that he beat the living daylights out of, and we all saw that, she got a lot of money out of it, and she really doesn't seem like she's that mad at Diddy about it. Go ahead, Walt. Sorry.
So, on the same, let's use another word, Weinstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weinstein.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when the young starlet gets on the couch and has to do a little business, and she makes $30 or $40 or $50 million later on, she doesn't leave that sick either, right?
I agree with you, because a lot of
they only pitched a fit later on when everybody was
after they got their Oscars and all that kind of stuff. Then they complained about it, and I agree with you, Walt. I don't. Listen, I would not do that. I personally don't believe you should do anything for money. I don't believe that. But a lot of people don't give a shit about that. They will do anything for money, power, fame.
If you make that choice to be in that room with that dude because you're gonna get somewhere maybe a little faster, then that's your world. Yeah. You chose it.
Yeah, and it's not just women that did that, by the way. Lots of dudes.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
and lots of powerful women in Hollywood doing that to men and women, and lots of powerful men in Hollywood doing that to men and women. The part I really hate is when it when you're dealing with young people, and people who who are incredibly young, right? Who we can consider children. So there's lots of weird shit that's happened with these young, like kid stars and stuff like that. What happened with Michael Jackson to me was ridiculous, that anyone would let their kids go spend time with this guy.
Again, here we go. Remember the shekels. That's what it's all about, baby.
But then, but what about the parents? I mean, there's some adult involved in that situation. But
they were getting something out of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. When R. Kelly was out there enslaving people's daughters, what happened to the family?
From third world countries.
Yeah, what happened to the family of these chicks that
Go back all the way to. You say our, I say, how about our gang back to Slimy and Spanky and all that back in the 20s and 30s?
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff was going on. All that stuff was all.
Yeah.
There was just. It's no different.
Hollywood has always been a den of inequity.
The vaudeville, New York and the Broadway, it all goes on there too.
Listen, even at regular jobs, I mean, so that's the subject of we're talking about this CEO.
This will segue in perfectly to regular jobs.
Yeah, even at regular jobs, like this CEO of this company, I think the company is called Astronomer. This CEO was basically having an affair with this chick he made the head of HR, and they were so blazing and bold, they went to a Coldplay concert. And they didn't think nothing's gonna wind up out there. What do you guys? What's your thoughts on it? I think I'm the one who first shared this with you guys.
People are absolutely stupid.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I saw it on the internet before you mentioned it, but still,
I see.
Oh, you did? Okay. It was already viral probably by the time I saw it. Yeah.
Mega viral.
Yeah.
I talked to my wife about this. I said, if I was doing that, you think I'm going to do it out in public?
No way.
No.
Yeah. First of all, I wouldn't do it. I'm not just saying that for the sake of some kind of virtue or whatever. It's insanity to think like, what are you doing? If you're gonna, why do all of that?
Karma's gonna bite you in the ass sometime if we're doing stuff like that. Anything like that. It's gonna get you.
If you don't like your wife, you're not in love with your wife or whatever it is, or your husband or whatever partner you have in this world, don't be with them. It's not like if you're a grown up. I understand if you're a kid or something and you don't know any better. When I was a kid and I was incredibly gorgeous, I did a lot of crazy stuff. But
that's referred to incredibly horny. Yes.
Yeah. Also, but you're a grown. This guy's a grown man. The woman is a grown woman. They both have families.
Mm-hmm. And now, guess what? They both are going to be on the outs.
Yep.
I just don't understand. And this happens a lot in society.
Oh yeah.
This happens a lot. Remember, COVID exposed a lot of this. That people were forced to go home to their wives and husbands and children.
And they were like, I don't like this person.
Fuck these people. Yeah.
That was a great time for us, because I was like, man, I have her home more often. This is
fantastic. It's no different for me. I've worked with my wife all day long.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is, people may not believe this, but something that we all have in common is we like our women.
Hell yeah, I like having mine around.
We like hanging out with them. They help us out. We enjoy our families and stuff like that. But but it's so. Let me tell you something. It's so crazy. I've seen it even in the gun world. I'm not gonna get into any specifics, but I've seen it in the gun world.
Yeah, I could. And
it's human beings. It's human beings, and I'll tell you how when I've seen it in our world, it has disgusted me to my core.
I imagine you lose a lot of respect for the person if you had respect for them
instantly.
Yeah. Yep.
Instantly. Yeah.
You see it and you just go, man, I thought you were somebody else. I do not. There's a very big popular YouTuber who is super popular, who has cheated on his wife's 2 separate wives and has kids. I can't look past it. I can't watch his content. It just drives me nuts. I don't like it.
This is one of the things that people don't like about Elon Musk. I mean, he's like he's a horn dog.
I don't like it either.
But I don't understand how we are in 2025, yo. Does anyone realize that we're in 2025? that everyone and their mama has a phone, like a very powerful phone in their pocket that will get so much details on your ass. I mean, we've got technology now. This already exists where people are wearing glasses that they can identify who you are, and all kinds of shit like that is out there. Yep. But everything you do is recorded in the world that we are in.
Yes, yeah. People are. I don't know how you get into that, just thinking like I'm gonna get away with it. Your significant other's gonna catch on eventually. It's cruel.
It's cruel to do, but and when you have I'm gonna say this, man. Yeah, a young family. It's like, why are you even doing that? Like, just. Yeah. I get it. Some people try to stay together for the kids, but I'll tell you. Huh?
So that's a good Blink-182 song.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you, as a kid, like, my parents didn't get along very well, right, when I was growing up. And I often ask my parents this question, like, why'd you guys stay together? Because the damage you did to your children, like, whatever you think you're saving your kids from, you're creating more damage. You're gonna, send a lot of this forward. Mm-hmm. Because you're going to show your kids that this is okay behavior, this is normal, this is what you should do, and it'll just keep going. If you really don't like that person. Mm-hmm.
The young girls that get pregnant at 16, it seems that their 16-year-olds run into the same problem. That's how that crap works.
But if you're young, it's one thing. But these people are like in their 50s. It looked like
those
to
people,
me.
Yeah, late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. And then when you're a public figure, so I consider if you're a CEO or if you own a company, you're a public figure. Why the fuck are you doing this shit?
The other thing that's crazy to me is, I lost my train of thought. I can't believe I just lost it. Well, on the tip of my tongue, and it just left my brain.
Okay, here, let me get to some comments. Think about it. Yeah, go ahead, go.
I couldn't imagine. And y'all can probably agree with me here. I couldn't imagine being married to somebody I didn't like. Could you imagine being married? I'd rather
be lonely, sir.
That's horrible. Living with somebody that you're like, God damn it, I have to go home to that woman again. Like,
make better choices. Make better choices.
Yeah, I don't want to live like that. That's shitty.
Make better choices, please. You should. So I do believe that when you get married to someone, it's like a business relationship, but you should care about them. You should like them and love them. And liking and loving are two separate things, by the way.
Correct. Yes.
You can love someone, you can even be attracted to someone, but actually liking that person
is very important.
Yeah. Lola and I were just recently talking about this. So obviously I make YouTube videos, I put them out there. And sometimes when I put out, Walter knows this, he's going to laugh just now. Sometimes when I make YouTube videos of me and Lola, some people don't understand. Because they might see us, like, it looks like we're arguing or something like that with each other. And some people don't understand that. They don't realize this is how we deal with each other. Because we like each other, all of that stuff. But, we've known each other for so long. We talk to each other very plainly about things. And we get into things like Walter, for example, is like, I can't believe you guys are fighting about. And we're not fighting, but, we're having this, like, long, drawn-out conversation about something silly. But this is just how we are, because we like each other. We like going back and forth and talking about things or making fun of each other or pointing out things. It's really important that you really care about someone that you're in a relationship like this with.
I could not imagine being married to somebody that I disliked. I just could not.
But, there's people who, I've seen this before, that there's people who they get married, somewhere along the way they don't like each other, but they stay together for the kids, and then maybe when the kids grow up or go off to college, they separate or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Your kids know when you don't.
Yeah,
they know if you hate each other.
Yes.
I mean, there's no ass grabbing, there's no fooling around, there's no doing the things that couples do that kind of like each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
but I don't. So what I'm saying though is, I don't really think a lot of people have real relationships with each other.
I agree with that to a certain extent. I really think that a lot of people don't.
Yeah. If you, so like we're friends. We make fun of each other incessantly sometimes. We'll like point out something. We know this person has this thing, or we just plain piss each other off. or whatever, but we're friends. If you really care about this person, you work through that stuff. You go through it. Like, hey, I really like this person. I trust them. Or I feel like they're my friend, etc. And you go through all of that.
I'll tolerate his bullshit for a little
comments.
bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, or you're going to burn through a lot of their ammo, so you just be nice to them.
He'll get over that infatuation with that MP40.
Eventually, yeah. We'll move on to something else.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. I really think there's a lot of people, though, that are in relationships that are just... So, from what I saw, the woman who, the head of HR chick that was doing this, she's married to a super wealthy guy. I think that stuff was coming out. Like, this guy's family is super wealthy. I think somewhere I saw a quote that they talk only to God. That's how wealthy they are. I don't know. That's the quote I saw.
Talk only to God.
Like, they're that wealthy. They're that wealthy, in other words. Like, they don't give a shit about... They're so wealthy, they don't really care about people. I guess that's a saying that people come up with that means you're so wealthy. And that's why people do dumb shit like this, right?
Well, they think they're above
regular humans.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you're doing it for convenience. Like, she married a guy who she doesn't really like, but he's very wealthy. So maybe there's a prenuptial, and she has to stay married for a certain amount of time to get her share of the money. So she goes through that, but she's not attractive, so she messes around with a guy who's also married to someone, probably just out of convenience, but he doesn't really care about what happens there. And then, so now you've got these weird... Do you remember I told you guys when I was younger, I worked at a hospital, and there was this couple who every day they walked in. One worked at my hospital, the other one worked across the street. But these hospitals, they were right next to each other, right? Every day I saw this couple. They were holding hands. They would come in the morning, go have breakfast together. On the lunch break, they're going and having lunch together. They're always holding hands and kissing. And
they genuinely like each other?
Yeah. Now, check it out. I came to find out after years of this that these two people were married, but not to each other.
Oh, there you go.
They would literally meet each other on the subway after leaving their respective homes and live this whole life at work that was more real, I guess, than the life they lived at home.
That's so weird.
It is. It was the craziest thing that I've seen, and this whole incident reminds me of that. These people were so comfortable that they went to a concert and didn't think that they would get caught on video somewhere, and it would go out there.
It'd be like going to how they do that at sporting events, like baseball games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
the kissing cams and all this stuff, and
right.
You either get two complete strangers, or you get the chick that don't like to do anything in public. She's all freaked out.
Yeah. Mr. Bullshit, what is this? Something just came in. I can hear you, Hank. There he goes. Night Train says midlife crisis is a thing. And
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
And what's that, Walt?
I don't know how when these people got married. A lot of people get married way too young. I'll say that. Before they've had any life experiences. Possibly
important. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, see what else is out in the world before you decide you want to.
If you never had a relationship that you either got your heart broken or you broke someone's heart, you're probably not mature. It's not. I'm not saying it's the only thing of maturity, but kind of like I always told my kids, you need to have your heart broken like at least 3 times to be a man.
to understand it.
Yeah. You understand that. I mean, I don't know, like, you guys are dudes. You had your heart broken. Yeah. I don't know if Walter would admit it. Walter's kind of like old school. Yeah. Did you ever have your heart broken, Walt? Can you admit that to us?
I've been just very disappointed. Yes.
Okay, boom. There you go. That's Walt's version. Yes. So you need that. And you also should have gone through that where you did something wrong and then you got to see, like, this is a bad result of doing
I did something, and this outcome is not what I wanted.
I remember, do you know, you see this in the movies, but this happened to me, you see it in movies or TV shows, but it happened to me in real life. When I first came to America, there was this like comic book candy store that I used to go to after school with my friends, and I would just buy comic books and candy, you know, I would use my allowance or whatever and buy stuff. But my friends, like, peer pressured me into trying to, like, steal a comic book.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I did it and immediately got busted by the guy in the store. And the guy told me, hey, you know, if you ever do this again, if you come in here, you can't come in here. And I felt like so horrible about that, you know? And the thought of like, man, I won't even be able to come into my favorite comic book store. I never did that again. Yeah, I never did it again. And the guy was cool, right? Because he just said, don't fucking come in here ever again. He could have called the cops, had me arrested, or whatever he wanted to do. Sometimes in life you need to make those mistakes and then learn from that. Mm-hmm. You know, and then go out there and live in the world. Because this is probably like really bad. And maybe it's bad for the people involved directly, this man and this woman, but just think about their families.
That's what I think's the worst, especially their kid. One of the daughters already posted a TikTok thing saying, I'm just trying to get over it. I don't know what to do, guys.
Yeah, it's horrible. Let me see. I didn't know if you guys have anything. Let me get some comments in here. Shooting Gallery, and he says, no, Hank, you would never tease your friends. That's news to me. Laugh out loud. We love you, Joe. That's why we tease you. We all make fun of each other. You know, you gotta be able to make fun of each other.
It's not healthy if you can dish it but not take it.
Take it? You better be able to take a little bit.
Yes, and everyone should be able to deal with that. Mm-hmm.
I don't mind being made fun of, but guess what? First opportunity for me to tear you apart, I'm going to do it.
You're going to take it.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay into your heart.
Walter will be merciless. But, you know, yes, you have to be man enough to be able to look in the mirror. And sometimes your friends are giving you, you know, they might be teasing you and there might be some truth to it. And you just have to, like, think about that. And, you know, but everyone has their shortcomings. You know, we all have our issues and we should be able to face it. But this particular thing, I just can't believe people today don't realize they're being recorded everywhere they go.
Constantly, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take a break. We're coming right back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com. All right, let's see. We're back. I don't know if we're done with that. By the way, I think this happens a lot. No, I'm saying like this thing with this KissCam. By the way, now the KissCam is getting installed in places that never fucking had KissCams. You're going to go into the supermarket.
Yeah.
You're going to go in the supermarket and there's going to be KissCams in the... do you guys, let me ask this. I don't know if there's any like direct questions or comments out there or you guys want to say something. When you're out in public, are you into like public PDA?
PDA, no, not for me. Not my thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not into it. Walt?
Well, not an excessive.
Yeah. No, I'll absolutely hold Lola's hand, give her a hug, kiss her on the cheek and all that. I don't go crazier than. If you have to prove that this is someone you're in love with or whatever.
Yeah, you're losing.
There's something wrong with you. So it's weird like to see these people who knew that they were doing something wrong. Because when I saw that thing, I was like, I don't know if I would be at a concert with Lola even doing that. Mm-mm. You know, so if I might be somewhere, Lola loves to dance, by the way, and I'm not like big on dancing. So she might be dancing and doing her thing or whatever. But I don't know that I would be at a concert with my wife, who I love, and I've been with her for like 30 years doing the craziness these two people were doing.
I'm with you. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely not my thing.
Yeah. I do all my dirt by my lonesome. That's it. Well, no, hold on a second. Let's rewind that a little bit. Not really by my lonesome. Well, okay, sometimes you got to do it on your own. Yeah.
Long drives out west.
All right, so just stop talking while you're ahead.
Yep.
Stop talking.
Yeah. Let me see. Now, I just want to say, if you don't realize this already, we live in a world where everything goes up. Like, we put ourselves out there.
Filmed all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We put ourselves out there. We voluntarily talk about a lot of shit to people out in the world.
Before I forget, when I ran off when the phone rang.
Yeah, what's up? Everything okay?
That was my friend Austin, who has the trail clearing equipment.
Ooh.
We are going up to the property on Friday and Saturday to.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay.
Do you need the tractor?
Not right away, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't think right away, yeah.
We might come up on Saturday.
And cut some trails and knock down some trees and.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So he's got some industrial type. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick loves this machinery. Patrick needs 100 acres somewhere.
Oh, right
probably
by
come up
my
on
house,
Saturday.
down the street from my house, there's 30 acres. Used to be a.
Wait, from your place in Tampa?
In Safety Harbor.
Oh, okay.
Harbor.
Okay.
In Safety Harbor, there's actually 30
Okay,
acres.
Safety Harbor's not Tampa. You're right.
One chunk of property that used to have a factory on it, and the factory was torn down, and they sold it. And I thought that would be the perfect place to have, like, Mantown. And the Mantown has diggers, it has ATVs, it has a bar, like a Hooters type bar in it, and where people can fly in, like come in from TIA, come over there, maybe have a machine, have an indoor shooting range. They can dig holes with backhoes and track hoes and
just man shit.
Drive a tank. Oh, that'd be a perfect place for it.
Yeah, blow shit up.
Yeah, well, it's in town, a little too close to blow.
Oh, okay. Can you crush cars?
Oh, you could run cars over, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
It would all be fenced in, so you couldn't.
Right. Yeah. Put some mounds around it or whatever.
Yeah. But it'd be like where you just where people like to.
So this place is for sale?
It changed hands one time.
Okay.
This sale where it sold for one time for like $3 million,
Mm.
and then a week later it sold for like $8 million.
Whoa!
It's a strange thing. I don't know if there was some money laundering going on or something.
Or that person just flipped it big time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
That's a nice.
happened there. They were trying to build. They wanted to build apartments there, but it also borders the neighborhood, and the people in the neighborhood said we don't want 5-story apartments looking in our backyard, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that got shot down. So I don't know what's going to happen with that piece of property, but there's 30 acres total. So right on McMullen Booth and where the 590, where the gas station is, and McMullen Booth, right there. So there's a Walgreens right on the corner there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's prime real estate though.
Oh, that's prime property, yeah, because there's thousands of people pass by there every day.
Yeah, that's a big prime. That's probably why it went from 3 to 8 real quick. Because probably the first people were from that area and realized it was worth something, and then the second people didn't,
Yeah, I mean, right now $3 million would be so cheap for that; it'd be pathetic. But
yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen with it. But anyways, that just popped into my mind.
But if you think about it, like those big real estate deals, so if it's $3 million, you got to have at least 20%.
Well, they don't no financing on property.
So you can't even get financing. So you have to have that $3 million cash.
Unless you have maybe a construction project and stuff like that. But for example, the property behind my shop is for sale, right? They're asking $1 million for that, which is crazy because there's only about
the land, that open field.
Well, that land right behind it, and on the other side of that creek when you go further down. But there's part of that's wetland, part of that's muddy and sloppy when it's rained a lot. So there's big trees and all that stuff. But anyway,
I don't see you being able to do that much with it either.
No. No, the usable property in it is very small, and but they want $1 million for that. It used to be $1.5 million they were asking.
Yeah. See,
And,
you live in a nice place, Walt. Otherwise, I would say, and I want you to continue living there so I could go up there and visit every now and then and have a place to stay and I don't have to pay anything for it. But, the thing is that you might need to live in the countryside.
It's expensive. I mean,
yeah.
And so what? Okay, for example, on that property, and we'll go on to something else. I was in my shop one day, and this car pulls up, a nice BMW, a newer car. Nice looking woman gets out, younger, smelled really good. You could smell her a mile off, really. And she's asking me about the property, and she says, "Is this building included with it?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh, well, then we can't. The bank won't finance it then."
Yeah.
So you got to drop down. If they do, you got to put down a large percent of the.
Yeah, I don't think that, and I know most people don't know what we're talking about, but I don't think that property behind you that you're talking about is really developable.
What it would make a good place is a storage lot.
Perhaps, yeah.
But you'd have to fence it in. The only access to that legally is down the alleyway that runs behind those buildings.
Yeah.
It's not through our properties or where my shop is. So
yeah, the problem is the bodies of water that are real close, right on the other side of that.
It at that price, it's too much. You'd have to have less than half of that to make it worthwhile to do. I think, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, you got to find something in a more rural part of, like maybe actually spreading out into Tampa or something. There's still rural places in Tampa, right? Or am I wrong on that? Has Tampa been developed?
You ain't getting no deals in Tampa.
No, so nothing that's Tampa proper. There's no like open land and no, it's all done, right?
There's some, but the prices are insane.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah.
Not much.
There's certain places in Florida that have gotten really crazy, like Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Tampa, Orlando. Yeah.
That's near people. You have to go away from people because a lot of people won't live away from people. They have to be with other people.
Yeah.
Or they're scared. It gets dark at night and you can't see. That kind of.
I do it, but you know what? You're very close to the beach, like where you are, and that's to a lot of people to big bodies of water, and that's very valuable to a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it never means a whole lot to me, but my friend Mike, that you know Mike, he's looking for some property, and he went on Sunday up north of Crystal River to the east a little bit, and there's some halfway decent property up that way, which is not crazy expensive, and it's because there's no civilization up there.
Yep.
Right.
It's out in the country. There's no Walmart. There's no Walmart close by.
Right.
So a lot of people base their existence on how close they are to a grocery store.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. Lola and I have to travel at least 30 miles in one direction or the other to get to a Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people consider that savagery. People in Gainesville, Patrick is the only person I know in Gainesville who comes down here on a regular basis.
Well, you live out in the country where all the crazy people live at.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is the other people in Gainesville always tell me, oh no, I don't go out there.
I don't go out there.
Right, Patrick? Am I wrong? Those people don't come out here.
Nobody likes going out that far.
No, they don't come out here. I love it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, But yeah, you need something like that. I don't know.
But the only problem was once you get away from civilization, it's hard to find people to work too. True. And this is true. It's a long ways from the UPS. It's a long ways from the heat treater. It's a long ways from. It has its
disadvantages for sure. Yeah. I just got frickin' fiber optic out here. After all these years. Remember all the money I was spending just paying for different cell phones?
Yeah, you were trying this and trying that, and Starlinking and everything else, and it's like it takes a long time. Okay, did you guys want to get into some gun stuff? Let's see what's in the chat here. What I brought home?
Hold on, what is this? Hold on, let me. I'm gonna go full screen on you. I'm gonna go full screen on you, Walter. Here we go.
I'm hoping I know what that is.
Oh, is this the little tiny?
Yeah,
let's see it. Let's see it.
This is the little tiny POS.
This is your newest tactical gun.
Did you shoot it yet?
No,
That's
I have
cute.
not.
You know what this looks like, Patrick? This looks like you know when you have a barbecue and people have like fancy starters for the barbecue. Yeah. That's exactly. This is exactly what. So tell us, what is this, Walt?
Okay, this is the Altor. This thing people might have seen. It's been out for a few years. It's this real inexpensive, low. Let me see how it comes apart. So you load it. You load it like a. It's a shell holder. You put the shell in there.
One shot.
And then you put that, and you know how you fire it? The trigger is this right here. You basically pull it back and let it go.
Wow.
That's it. So you pull it back, let it go. Snap. And it's very basic. This is a 380. They also make it 9mm. They do make a threaded barrel version. I'm going to thread the barrel on this one. Hank has one too. I bought one for Hank too.
Yes. I love weird guns.
Yeah. Centerfire Systems had it on sale for $69, and at $69, I'll bite.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
Just for that weirdness factor, and just to say
when I saw you guys talking about it, I was like, oh no, $69. Yeah. And then you have some plans for this, right?
So I had this vision of creating a rail system for it on top, like a Picatinny rail, and threading the barrel, and then maybe even putting the little hinge back in the back here, and making a folding style.
What? Yeah.
So it's a little.
Basically, I think we were all talking about this, including Joe. What's the thing called that they have for the say P320 and they have it for the Glock? That frame that like.
What
it.
is that, Joe? Tell us,
the
Joe.
hilt. Patrick knows what we're talking about. What is that little frame thing that everyone drops into their
the chassis for the 320?
Yeah, that they dropped the 320 in there. There's one for the Glock. Oh, damn it. Hold on, let's see.
Chat it real quick. Just look at the chat. It's the I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it.
Damn it.
So anyways,
yeah, I've done some videos on it before. Like I remember I did a video with Eric. Was it? Yeah, me, Eric, and Kevin Dixie, I think. What the hell is that thing called? Yeah, so that's cool. I think it would be really cool to see a small version of one of those frames.
I don't know. Maybe we'll 3D print something up.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know if Flux Raider says Joe.
Yeah,
Flux Raider.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the Flux 69. So
yeah. No, I think that's going to be cool.
$69.
Are you going to make two of them?
Well, if I make one, you know what'll have to happen.
Yeah, come on now. You're gonna want to dual wield it, Walt.
Well, yeah, I can dual wield the Altors and see if you can make them both go off at the same time.
He's got
That's gonna be interesting.
And so,
hold on, let's see here. Yeah,
a little bigger and better. This is my Yugo M83. This one's actually the M83 91.
Yeah.
So.
57. This is a piece of tape on there. I haven't pulled it off yet. That's from what they did over there to market.
Yeah, Walt says this tape is special. It's Zastava, right? What is Zastava, the manufacturer?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Zastava, yeah. Can I tell you a Zastava story yesterday? One of the Instagram accounts I subscribe to is a young guy that bought a house someplace in the Balkans. He said so. A 5,000 euro house, and he's been cleaning it up and fixing it. And he bought a Yugo to drive over there, right?
Right. Yeah.
He was out on a ride somewhere, and he ended up in Bulgaria or somewhere, and they broke down, and for 200 and something euro, guy rebuilt the engine. So
that's like being in India or someplace like that. Yeah.
So the Yugo car is basically a Fiat 128 powered engine car. It's like a Yugo Strada. Fiat made a car called a Strada. It looks like a Volkswagen Rabbit in the old days. So I'm thinking, that'd be to buy a Yugo,
okay,
and get it running properly and document the journey.
They were big in America in the 80s, I think. I remember that, even in New York in the 80s.
Well, okay, so back to the Zastava. The only importer of official parts for those is a company, I guess Zastava is part of the Yugo brand over there. And they're one of the only ones that import parts for Yugos here in this country. There's only 406 titled Yugos in the United States.
There is a Yugo for available in Seal, Alabama, on Facebook Marketplace right now.
$1,500.
$1,500. You're
Walter was already looking. So wait, what are you going to do with this Yugo? Or are you just going to say it?
I'd fix it up and drive it.
Okay.
Maybe hop it up a little bit. Maybe throw a turbo on or something. But
okay.
What
did you say it was? Was it a 4-cylinder?
It's a 4-cylinder, yeah.
Okay.
4-cylinder overhead cam. It has a single overhead cam. It's a real basic engine. It's not real complicated.
It'd be nice if you can get like one of those Mercedes 4-cylinder twin turbo engines, and or Audi. Like Audi has them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It'd be too much power. It would shake that car apart.
I don't know how bad the Yugos rust, because the Fiats, the old Fiats have a tendency to rust pretty good. So, but Yugo's plan was to, before they got embargoed, because that's why they stopped bringing Yugos in, because when the whole thing happened in the Balkans with with the Muslims and all that stuff. They had big plans to sell 100,000 of them a year here. So that got cut short. But yeah, they had quality control problems. They had a lot of issues with those cars. So
yeah,
it's definitely not for the person who can't work on his own car.
Yeah, so, and then you do have some projects.
I have too many projects right now. So
yeah, you got some projects. Let's see. Cibola says he's looking for. He says that's why I'm looking for a place in the country. Yeah, I love living in the country. I don't mind commuting into town if I want to do stuff. Doesn't bother me.
When I go up to the woods, up to the property there, and I get out at first and I'm by myself, I just stand there for a while and go, "Damn, man,
it's nice
and quiet up here."
So peaceful. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Sometimes I'm editing, I look out the window, I don't even see cars go by. Yeah. And there's people who live down my road and everything, but you're not seeing cars going by all the time. And
up there at the property, cars go by on the road out there, and you hear them go by. But for the most part, you just stand there, and it's the woods, and it's quiet.
Yeah. At night, you hear all the animals and creatures making sounds, and I make a lot of noise. When Patrick was here shooting that freaking MP40, it sounded like it was raining out there. Yeah, it sounded good. It sounded good.
It's got good and it's
cadence.
Nice, the ejection on that is so controlled.
It's just like a perfect little dribble right out the side.
It dribbles them out in a nice little stream.
Yeah.
The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com.
All right, so are we still showing guns? Oh, okay, still got some stuff you want to show?
Well, this is a Chinese, like SKS pouch. I don't have Chinese SKS ammo in it. What I do have in it, for an example, was I've got each one of these pouches has 3 15-round M1 carbine mags.
Yeah.
Right? So... Do you know what they get for these stupid things?
Yep.
Have you seen what the fuck they get for these stupid things?
I have a feeling you're going to tell us. Patrick already knows.
I seen like $25, $29 a piece for them.
Wow.
And I'm going, and this is one of that's that kind of condition too, actually. But back in the 90s,
doesn't look bad.
When I did the gun shows, I could have bought a sealed brick of them. There was a brick. They packaged them in bricks for like it was like $100 for a brick, and I don't know how many mags were in that brick, but it was sealed from World War II.
Yep.
I'd probably get a couple grand for that brick now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That-
You could have just stacked those. If you could go in a time machine, yeah.
Walter, how long have you had your MP40? How many years? Good long time.
Not long. Not this one. Not long time. No, this has probably been it's probably 6 or 8 years, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Even back then, what were magazines going for?
MP40 mags, $45.
Yeah. Now they're legitimately like $150 to $200 a piece.
Yeah,
Wow.
it depends on the condition and all the makers
It's
marks
crazy.
and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
It's-
I'm waiting for those FNFAL magazines I have to go up.
You don't have FNFAL mags.
What the hell are those magazines?
You have aluminum G3 magazines.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Are those
They're
worth
$9.
anything? They're not worth anything yet.
they're
Damn it.
$9. $8 to $9.
For the aluminum ones? Okay, they're at least up to $8 or $9. They used to be $1 a piece.
Oh, okay.
At Knob Creek one time, I bought like 100 of them for like $1.25 a piece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're
I don't know.
not- you do have a pile of them though. You got like 25 or 30 of them.
Yeah, I have a guy gave them to me, and
No,
they're all still wrapped. No,
If they're not wrapped, they're just open. But
Oh.
if you had FAL mags, let me tell you,
There'll be
FAL
money.
magazines are big.
Those, $25, $30 a piece.
oh man.
You got a little bit higher than that. Let's see what they're going for.
Even when I came to live in Florida in 2003, if I was just buying those things and stacking them, just make money now. Make money.
50 to $75 a pop for surplus
Wow.
FAL mags.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you gotta. Once again, even with the MP40 stuff, you gotta shop.
Yeah.
You gotta catch the person that wants something you got.
One day, my it'll happen. One day I'll keep those things and hold on, I'm going to the wrong camera. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay, check this out. Look at this. So what I'm holding up is my 22 Scar clone using this 22 magazine right there. Check that out. This actually belonged to my friend Mark, which I think Patrick has bought some stuff from, and then I wound up buying it from him. So I know Walter has a Scar, but this is the Scar Light. No, Ultra Light.
22, it's some random 22 in a skin suit of a Scar.
Right? Yeah, it's cool though.
Anyway,
I still think it's cool.
have you ever actually shot it? 'Cause
No.
I've never seen it come out.
No, we need to remember we used to do 22 videos where we would just shoot a bunch of 22s.
I would still do it.
This says designed by ESC, made in Germany for ISSC.
ISSC? Do you know what else you got from ISSC?
No, what the hell?
The fake Glock pistol that you bought that I paid
Oh yeah,
for
really?
ISS gun. Yep.
Oh damn it! Yeah, we need to do a 22 video. You know, that's what we're
You all
missing.
both have one.
Yes, you made mine actually look pretty good. Even Lola, because Lola's like, I don't know why you're gonna paint that thing, and then she was like, oh, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Yeah, I think I showed it. I don't know if I don't think it's anywhere close at hand, but yeah. Listen, I love 22s, man.
Oh, I'm getting my hands on a 22 sometime this week.
What?
I came across a single action. It's an old Mossberg or something where it's the single action that you have to manually cock yourself.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather had the same gun that I grew up shooting as a kid.
Okay.
This guy found one. A friend of mine here in Gainesville found one at a estate sale for $50.
What?
And he was like, "Yeah, I don't want it. If you want it, you can have it."
Mhm.
And I was like, "Okay." I think it's a Sears Roebuck.
Okay.
I think it was
Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the 40s
Let's
or
see.
30s. It's
Now
cool.
Walt's pulling out
That's
his.
the real thing.
Yeah, Walt's pulling out. Is this a Scar Heavy or
This is a 17.
17? Okay.
Scar Heavy.
hmm
Yeah, my 17 is the black one. I got a tan 16.
hmm I think it would be. I don't know if we've done this video before, but it would be nice to do a video where we show like the actual Scar, and then a 22 version of it. You know, like I have what is I have a Chris Vector 22. It would be cool to. I don't know if any of us have actual
Like Chris Vector, like 45 or 9.
I do not have no Vectas. No Vectas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
off
used to be
topic, I
expensive.
just thought about it. Walter, did you see the Century email from today?
No, should I?
They got no. You don't want to. They're too expensive, and you're going to say the same thing. They got FNFAL parts kits in with barrels.
Oh yeah, I think.
Oh,
$1,200?
I think it was something like that. They were expensive.
No,
I
that's
think
too much money.
Inbels were like $11.99, and the other Israelis were like $8.99. It's just, I'm just saying, it's cool to see barrels coming into the country.
Yes, and that with that, prices will come down.
Yes,
So,
yeah, I think.
Have you rebuilt a FNFAL yet?
I've built 2, and I have another one that should be over here eventually.
I have the one that Patrick did, and then I have in the safe. I have basically it's an M-Bell on an Enterprise arms receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have the DSA one with that carbine that I have. So.
Oh, you also never got back to me. What do your buddies think of their M37 trucks?
Here, let me say this.
Are they shit?
No. M37,
Let me see if I could find the picture of these.
M37 is it's a cool truck. I mean, but you have to. It's not. There's not pleasurable riding. Not.
No. But
Why is Patrick planning on doing this? Oh, you're not?
I'm not looking to buy one. One popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and I figured if anybody's going to know about it would be Walter. I was just curious.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Walter.
Because I've said before, like,
is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, they're neat.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I told Walter before it'd be cool to own a Humvee, and every time Walter is like, "No, they're shitty. They're big and they're wide and they don't drive well.
They're not comfortable. Fun. Not comfortable."
I for you with your small child and your significant other,
not a Humvee.
It's not. They're cool and everything, but they're not like you'd be better than the M37.
Just out of curiosity, they don't fetch a lot of money, which is kind of cool. They're not so the Willys Jeeps fetch entirely. I've always wanted a Willys Jeep, but they fetch entirely too much money when they're nice.
The M37 depends on the condition and everything, but parts are available. You can still get parts for M37. There's an active
group
supplier group network, I guess we'll say, people that sell stuff. It's not a complicated vehicle by any means. No, they're cool. They're cool. I mean,
so it looks like rough ones go anywhere from a rough would be like $3,000 to some really nicer ones up to like $15,000. They're not crazy. They're not crazy.
My friend Sean Darren, his brother just bought from another person locally who passed away. Bought actually I think 3 of them. And then another guy in our group locally here, he's got one that he's been working on for a couple of years. That's a whole nother story. But so buyer beware on that stuff. Go if you decide to do something like that, bring somebody along that knows what they're looking at.
Yeah. I'm not in the market yet.
It's really easy. Oh God, it's a scar. Oh God, it's a scar. I gotta get it.
Yes.
And then you get it home and you go.
No firing pin.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
No,
what did I buy?
I think I've bought stuff like that before. That there was like no firing pin.
Everybody gets all excited about something. They realize, oh, that's not what I really thought it was.
Yeah.
But with guns, it's easy. It's easier to get the part.
It's not something that I immediately want to purchase. I just saw one on Facebook that was rougher. One thing that I've learned when it comes to vehicles is the one that the guy has on Facebook is way more work than I want to take on. He wants $5,000 and it runs, but it looks rough. It's like, not for me. I'd spend the money and get something that I can at least drive. Just drive around.
Yeah, like the one that Sean's brother just bought. It'd been sitting for a few years. They replaced all the brake components. They had to rebuild the carburetor. They had to go through the fuel system.
That's a lot.
So that's typical when things are sitting.
That's normal. Yeah.
And it's the same with a classic car. You find a car's been sitting for 10 years. You got to go through everything on the car.
Yeah. Don't you have a project like that already, Patrick?
I'm waiting on my part to take over. So Dad wants to do all the body work on it first. I have no skill set in that. And I told him, take it on, get whatever you're ready. And once we're ready to work on, we're not touching the engine because it runs. It's a drivable vehicle. But once we get to doing like interior or things like that, I'll come and we'll work on it over there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to buy it from someone else that's put in most of the work.
That's this one that we have.
As the person who did the work really knew
that's
what
the
the
problem.
fuck they were doing.
This car that
And they
we
just-
have,
Yeah.
And they just didn't make it. It's just not made to look pretty.
Yeah, they didn't just
Yeah.
patch it all together. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one did a little bit of jerry rigging on some of the parts to kind of make it right. But again, it was a running vehicle that I technically could have driven out of there. That's a big start to begin with.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wonder if they're now old. Remember the old Hummers? Not the Humvees, but the old Hummers, the big
The
box.
H2s and the H3s, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if those have come down in. But,
You mean
yeah.
a real H1 you're talking about, right?
No, those military
Hank's
Humvees
talking
are.
about the civilian crap that came out in like the 2000s.
Yeah, but they're going to be more comfortable. The old school, so like my sheriff's department, they had, I don't know if they still have it, but they had a Humvee, and I was riding around with them, and it was the most uncomfortable thing. I've also ridden around in Walters, I think.
Everybody says they're stiff. They're just not fun. They're not.
Yeah,
they are what they are. You know.
There's no comfort in there. It's just
it's
meant
not
for
made
soldiers. Yeah, soldiers sitting there with a bunch of gear on.
Yeah.
There's no ass pads or anything in there for you.
Ass pads. What are you talking about?
There's nothing to protect your booty from. You feel every bump, Walter.
Yeah, there you go. There's the Scar 16.
Yeah, you'll
So
feel.
this one has Will Keller touches on it when he was. When he was at school, he possessed this in his dorm. By the way, not in the dorm.
Oh boy!
It wasn't in the dorm. It was in the
Off campus.
Off campus.
Yeah, you would have gotten wet up if you. What a mess!
Not funny part, but the day that this arrived at the shop, was a day that he found out that he had a brain tumor in the back of his head.
Oh, you told us that before. Yeah.
So it arrived. It arrived. I opened the box. Oh, nice. We got to go. So.
Oh man, yeah. Let's get a look at that again. Looks good.
Yeah. So he added the touches.
Yeah.
And but you know what? This freaking thing. Not long after I started shooting it, the extractor broke.
Oh yeah. So see, this is a 22 version of that.
That's the one that you couldn't find parts for forever.
And it was
for a long time. Yeah.
It was
internally backward.
It was a biatch to get an extractor.
Did you have to reach out to FN eventually?
No,
or?
they don't sell parts direct. It's
They won't send them to you.
Midwest Gun Parts, I think it's called.
Yep.
Okay.
That's their distributor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happens is every time they appear, they vanish rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't catch them when they get them, they're gone. So
the Scar aficionados out there, man, I'm sure are stacking up.
But
parts.
I bought this this was 2010 or 11, something like that. And I didn't pay what they want for this stuff now. I got a pretty good deal on this. But they're cool.
I think you're muted. You're muted, Patrick. I don't know if you're talking to
No,
us.
it's not muted.
Oh, you just said something.
Yeah, Walter, what is this? Combat Ready channel. I saw your post on Facebook. So dangerous. The ATF says this one rifle is actually 2 guns.
That person, he's a dealer. He purchased one. He's done a bunch of different crazy little shorts, and they're all funny. This one he's actually just shooting it like normal. But you saw the one where he's scared to shoot it. He's got the string on the trigger. You see that one?
No.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Combat Ready.
Combat Ready channel.
On Instagram?
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. Let me see. I'll look. You guys can look it up if you want to. Yeah, I think we should do a video where we show the actual gun and then the 22 version, because there's a bunch of stuff like that. So, are there any 22 Sten guns? No. Are there 22 Uzis?
Yes. Well,
22 conversion.
you can get conversion kits for them, and the conversion kits on the full autos are pretty cool, actually.
Okay.
Walt, does Sten Parts sell Uzi stuff?
No.
Okay.
I thought there was a 22 MP40.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, you
think
mean
so.
like a modern gun? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a 22 MP40, and the GSG
That's it.
now has the
Yeah.
production 9mm that you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And they don't get real good reviews.
They don't? Oh, okay. Okay.
You're better off to buy one of the reproductions from that same company making the STG 44s.
You know what gets rave reviews from everybody?
Oh boy. Hold on a second. Let me go full screen again on you. Hold on. Here we go.
And by the
There
way,
we go.
Walter, if you don't have one of these, you should order one. I ordered this from Numrich. It's an original sling of some guy. I don't know. It could be Israeli. It could be Bulgarian. Who fucking knows? Somebody.
Is it actually an MP40 sling? Or
It's an MP40 sling, and Numrich has them for $25 right now.
Oh, really?
Leather.
Okay.
It's got the. It even has like the. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it's got the proper
The grain.
grain and everything. Yeah, it's.
Or is
very
that
nice.
is that a pattern or was that the grain? No, that looked like
No,
a
no, it's
pattern.
a pattern. They put
Yeah.
the pattern.
Oh, cool.
But no, it's an actual MP40 sling, and it was $25. So go pick one up from Numrich.
When are you painting this thing now?
I will fucking hang up this phone right now, Mr. I will hang up this fucking phone. I will turn this car around if you use it.
Patrick, what I might need to have you do is I might need you, if I get mine, to get it apart and fix it, do the rust glue on it.
Yeah. I'm happy to do it. Just get.
I just have to get that thing apart.
Give it.
and
Just bring it with you this weekend and give it to me. I'll take it apart for you. I don't care.
Really?
I took
don't
this
think-
one apart. I mean, the barrel nuts are a pain in the fucking ass.
This barrel nut is stuck, so I don't know.
Bring it this weekend. I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
I'm happy to, Walter. I eat so much of your ammo. I'm happy to rust glue it for you.
No,
It's
it needs a rehab. So
yeah, it's payment for all the ammo that I've eaten. Bring it Saturday because I wanna come shoot this thing on Saturday.
yeah, I can do that. Yeah,
See if we can actually get Hank out there again.
I'm probably going to be crashing overnight because we're
spend
talking
a-
about doing 2
Okay.
days up there. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be sleeping in the back of the Suburban. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can always come here if you want to, Walt.
You should take Hank's van.
No.
just take Hank's van.
Yeah,
He's
just
like,
try it
yeah. No, I don't need to do that. So I'm-
No, right. Well, actually, that reminds me. My van right now is at Ford. I need to find out what's up with it.
What's going on now?
No, I just heard it. Like when I put it into gear, it does like a thud. So I took it for them to check the transmission. Because I'm at like 70,000 miles. I don't know when you're supposed to change your transmission fluid on that.
Those are sealed units now because I looked into it when I had them.
Oh, you can't change the. No.
The Mustang was a sealed unit, and they said it's good for the life of the vehicle.
I don't know if his is weird.
That can't. Yeah, I thought you could change the transmission fluid on a Transit.
Maybe on the Transit, maybe because it's a work vehicle, maybe that's different. The Mustang, basically, they were like, leave it alone. You bring it into Ford at 150,000 miles, and they will like pull it apart to change it. It's not something you do yourself at home. Is basically what they said on the Mustangs.
No, I wasn't aware of that. But Walt, you're always welcome over here, man. Just drive your boat over here. You can, I spend the night at your place all the time. Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's nice camping out.
Yeah.
It's
Now
hot.
remember, one of the boys is not here, so you got a
I
free
don't know
bedroom.
what I'm going to do. We'll see what happens. I don't. After a day of working out in the.
Yeah, you might need some AC.
Well,
Stretch
I
your
might
legs.
need to ride my ass home and take a nice cold
Shower.
shower.
Yeah. Okay.
Walter,
Folks, let me tell you about U.S. Law Shield. If you're serious about your Second Amendment rights, then you need to get serious about protecting yourself legally. Use promo code HANK for 2 free months on an annual membership, plus a locked-in rate of just $10.95 per month. Remember, the fight for freedom doesn't end at the range. Arm yourself with U.S. Law Shield. And remember to use promo code HANK. Listen, Walt, if you come over here, I'll actually feed you. I might even get Lola to get some Diet Cokes for you.
Oh, shit.
Wait a second. Why do you have the Sprinkle magazine?
Because I always had one. I was actually going to sell it to Patrick,
Yeah,
but he got it in the meantime.
Oh, yeah, that is
you got it
right.
before I did?
I got this at Goals last year.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
I remember seeing it and going, I really want that. That's where I saw it at. Okay, that's ringing a bell now.
Cool. That's
But
awesome.
In the meantime, you've already gotten one, correct?
I bought it at the shop, so I'm happy with it.
So.
Yeah, are you guys
Is that an amend too?
Yep, same one.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you guys going to Goals this year? I think it's coming up in August.
It is.
Is it August?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to go.
I don't have the time at the moment.
Right now, shekels are a little tight, so I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of, we gotta do some more talking about trade shows and things like that. It's been on my brain the last couple days.
Well, are you talking about like the one that we?
Not Creek 2.0.
Yeah. We gotta just talk to Trey about it. I know he wanted to talk to us about it.
We need to have a meeting of the Brain Trust, like over the phone or something, figure out what next steps are. Because that was another thing we were talking about. How can I make money with machine guns? It's a fantastic idea. Fantastic way to make money with a machine gun.
I agree. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, for sure, we could do that. Let me see. What was the thing I was gonna say here? Let me check and see what everyone's up to. Shooting Gallery says he would buy a Yugo. There you go.
I just have a thing for that. That I just For some reason I'm drawn to
Yugo's a nostalgic to me. I mean, I grew up in the '80s, so
I heard they were just dog shit cars. Were they actually any good?
They are.
They are. No, they are crap. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they were pretty crappy. Yeah.
But it's, like nowadays when every single frickin' car looks like every single other frickin' car.
Yeah. Go here, do this. This is a challenge for anybody. You're driving in traffic, you stop at a light, you're in 3 lanes of traffic. Look around you. Mm-hmm. Almost everything. Every car is a 4-door hatchback. I don't care if it's an Audi. I don't care if it's a Chevrolet, a Nissan, a Toyota. All these SUV cars, they call them, all look the fucking same.
Every pickup truck looks the same.
The craziest thing to me is people go to the dealership and buy cars and either get black, white, or gray. Nobody ever buys a fun-colored vehicle, which is nuts to me.
But these they call them
I agree
SUV
with that.
or sport, whatever the fuck they are, they all look the same. I mean,
I'm going to tell you something. The only pickup truck I could notice that it's like what it is the Ram pickup trucks. But the Ford pickup trucks and the Toyota pickup trucks and the Nissans, they all look the same. They all look the same.
I really have a strong dislike for all these, like the Toyota noses and the Chevy noses, with all this grill work and all this crazy shit with the LED lights and all this stuff. They look like a toy. They don't look like a truck.
When we were looking at buying the Bronco, I was looking at other options in that same size, which was like the RAV4 and there's a Nissan. There's a bunch of other ones. All of those fucking cars look exactly the same. Every single one of them. You can't tell them apart. Where at least the Bronco looked a little different.
The Bronco looks good. I think the Bronco looks good. I would get a Bronco before I got a Jeep.
The Jeeps have turned the Jeep, the Gladiator, the big one with the 4 doors and it's a Suburban.
Yeah,
it's the size of it.
Well, they're losing a lot of money. We might see those go away, or they've always threatened to sell it. Because it belongs to Stellantis now, but
it's the size of a Suburban. It's not a Jeep.
It's pretty big.
I'm like, and they're shit.
That's the other thing is, they're expensive and they fall apart. They had the most warranty claims over the last 5 years of all the vehicles.
Well, when the Bronco came out, it had a lot of trouble. It had a lot of issues.
The Broncos,
yes.
And this thing hasn't been perfect. I will say, I've had to do some dumb shit to. Why is it so difficult for me? It takes 2 hours for me to get under there and unclog the AC drain line.
That was crazy. Yeah. But remember when I first bought my Transit? Remember it was doing that popcorn thing because the condensation.
It was the water line. Yep.
Yeah, the condensation's dropping on something underneath it that gets real freaking hot.
Drops straight on the exhaust.
Yeah, and until it stops when it gets all rusty. Once it rusts, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's exactly what this is. Drops right on the exhaust.
Here's my question for you, Patrick. That thing is brand new. Why do you have to get underneath and unclog the drain?
I asked him the same thing. Yeah, but it's still under warranty. You could still go back to Ford. It's not?
It wasn't under warranty. We bought it. It had 60,000 miles on it. They had like a 40-day warranty or something.
Yeah, but why do they plug up?
There's a little rubber nipple at the end of it that closes to keep the bugs from going in it. It crusted over because here we have hard water, so it got calcium deposits and crusted over. So I had to go in there with a stick and just jiggle the crust off. Yeah, just that, literally that. But you
milk it.
You can't reach it with your hand because it's around the.
When Patrick had to do this, he was cursing so much in our group chat.
I was so mad. Did I tell you guys the other day? I texted about it. How mad I was calling primary weapon systems, PWS.
Oh no, yeah.
Those texts I was saying.
No, I know you wanted to talk to them. Did you get someone at PWS?
No, I could. Well, so you spend $3,000 on this rifle from PWS, and it's a clone of the ACR / the XCR, that whole like generation of rifles. This is their version of it.
Okay.
It's like $2,800, and then barrel exchange systems are like $600. So this customer of mine had $4,000+ in his gun, and he wanted to put different muzzle devices on the front.
Okay.
Well, they use a tapered muzzle device. It's a tapered barrel at the front, like a SIG MCX, except it's not like a SIG MCX. SIG uses a 25-degree taper. They use a 20-degree taper. SIG sells a 25-degree taper to a 90-degree taper, or not taper, to a 90-degree shoulder, so you can torque your barrel devices on. I called PWS, and it took me 4 tries to get through to anybody because their customer service guy...
This is primary weapon systems, right?
Primary weapon systems. Expensive guns.
Yes,
Their one
nice
customer
guns.
service guy was jacking off at 3:30 on a Tuesday. Could not get in touch with their customer service guy. So I had to go to their billing department and be like, guys, I need to talk to somebody. This is ridiculous. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes trying to call somebody about this $4,000 rifle. This is insane. I finally got over to the warranty guy, and the warranty guy was like, oh, yeah, we don't make anything like that. I was like, I just need an adapter, a taper adapter, 20-degree to 90-degree shelf. Like, you guys don't make that? And he's like, oh, no, we don't make that. I was like, does anybody make that so I can put a different muzzle device on? And he's like, no, I don't think anybody does.
Okay, they want all their stuff to be... They want everything to be proprietary. Anything you do, you have to get it from them.
Their muzzle devices. And of course, they're super expensive. And this one customer has dead air cans, so he wants the dead air muzzle device. I can't time his dead air muzzle device properly and guarantee concentricity because it's a tapered shoulder. And basically, PWS was just like, sorry, too bad, can't help you.
And they didn't use a universal system for that. So they don't have an adapter that makes it universal or any kind of workaround.
They might have something like that, but this customer wants to use dead air. He wanted his dead air stuff because he uses dead air.
Yeah, but I thought dead air was using that universal thing.
That's in the back of the can.
Okay,
so
in the back,
he might be able to get an adapter there, but again, he wanted the muzzle device from dead air. I guess he likes dead air muzzle devices. So I was just irate that day because getting jerked around on the phone for 35 minutes and then realizing I'm up shit's creek and I can't do anything. And I just had to tell the guy, sorry. I was so mad.
But that's been a business practice in the firearms, not amongst everyone, but amongst some companies. Kel-Tec, for example, if you look at their rifles, they're very difficult to work on. And I've asked them about it, it's deliberate. They don't want you to be able to take that rifle apart past cleaning it.
Correct. And it just that sort of stuff as a gunsmith frustrates me. Ruger's a really bad one for that. They will not sell you certain parts to guns because they want you to send it back to the factory. And you can call them and be like, dude, I'm a licensed gunsmith. I've made machine guns. I know how they'll be like, nah, you need to send it back to the factory. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, also sometimes you have people, I've heard this story as well. Some people try to build the gun from parts.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
So that's but I mean that's a legitimate concern for some manufacturers that there's people trying to, and Kel-Tec, for example, goes through that a lot. Like someone's trying to build that gun off of parts and they won't off. That's why they won't.
To me, I'll send you my business license. I'll send you my website. I'll show you that I'm an in-business FFO.
They don't care.
I don't care.
I need this little pin and spring, and they're like, nope, send it back to the factory.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, it's got to do with liability too. So
I get it. I do get that, but at the same time, I don't want to have to wait 3 weeks for your friggin' gun to come back.
Yeah, and for what you're saying for a muzzle device, those should be somewhat universal, so that you can pick your options.
If you own an MCX, you can go to SIG's website or even Q. It's the same Q uses the same taper, and they sell a 20-degree little cap that fits on, and then it gives you a 90-degree shoulder. And you can buy them from a couple different people that make those.
Speaking of Q, just for everybody that might be listening, on Joe's blog or show
podcast
on Rumble on Wednesday, he's supposed to have Mr. Q on.
I'm not going to tune in because I will not be nice.
He called me an asshole, so he's a non-person. So.
He might be over that.
You an asshole?
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, he at one point back when ATF had just made a statement that they were going to go after companies that were promoting braces as a way to get around the SBR stuff.
Yeah.
He came out and said that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In public. And when I said, hey, he said this kind of stuff to get, and he's like, you're an asshole.
I have heard that he says that about literally anybody that he's a jerk.
Instead of just saying, I said that, so.
He has a lot of bravado. He came on the show.
He's full of himself. He's full of himself.
They got jacked up by what's the name? The people that make the braces. SB Tactical jacked them.
I think everybody got jacked around.
SB Tactical jacked them a little bit, so they were getting.
The system is fucking retarded. They're like.
But everything with him is me, I, me, I.
It seems
I designed the world, me, and it's like, okay, whatever. I know somebody else like that. There's a lot of people in the gun world that are so full of themselves they can't see past their end of face. So.
Yep.
It's very common. It's very common with you've got your fake alphas, there's a bunch of different things in between an alpha and a real alpha. Some people are just not. Yeah, and you also just don't need to be, I guess whatever. I don't think you know what? A sign of a real alpha never proves it. If you ever look in the wild, a true alpha animal isn't out there trying to prove it up until the last minute that they have to prove to you that they will fucking chomp down on you. Chomp down on your neck. But in the gun world, the bravado thing is just one of those things. And some of these guys have done a lot of shit. Like that guy at Q has done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. I'll give him that. Yeah. But he's going to be on Shooting Gallery, Joe's web Rumble show. On Wednesday, so if you want to see it, check it out.
So everyone, don't watch it. That's what Patrick and Walter are saying. Don't watch.
Go watch. Go watch.
Go watch it. Really, go watch it. Joe's got Joe's really excited about it. So
watch it just for Joe's sake.
Yeah.
Just for Joe's sake.
Just know that there are lots of blowhards in the industry, and that's just tons of them out there.
Me, I, me, I,
So what's Joe planning on talking to him about?
I don't know exactly. Joe's a little tight-lipped about it.
Is Q going to make some stuff for the pores?
No,
they're going to make the P for the pores.
He's making some lower price guns.
Yeah.
He is actually.
Yeah. Well, you got to sell shit.
Well, hello.
Yeah. Listen, I think it'll probably be a good show.
It'll be a good show. Yeah, he had to submit some questions and so he.
The crappy thing about getting involved with all of y'all rascals is when I was a youngin' in college looking at YouTube videos, I thought, oh, look at these people. They're all I just like these guys.
They all love each other. They all work together so nicely.
I got it with y'all rascals and decided everybody's a...
Hold on a second. Most dudes in the gun world are cool.
Most are, yeah.
Yes. There is a percentage of messed up people, but a lot of dudes in the gun world are pretty cool. The manufacturers, all that kind of stuff. There's some, the assholes make it seem Like, there's a lot of those, but the reality is most of the people are just cool.
You just have to know, you know, you meet people and you got to know what the boundaries, you know. If I don't like your gun, I'm not going to run up to you and say, "Hey, man, your shit sucks."
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just say, "Yeah, well, maybe not my thing," you know. Because you don't want to burn that bridge. You might need that bridge later.
Yeah, sometimes also you have to get past the gruff exterior, Walt. Someone might meet you and think, this guy's an asshole. Who does he think he is?
This guy.
But you're a sweetheart. But you have to get past that. Yeah.
This guy don't say very much. You know.
You know, people. You make assumptions when you don't know someone.
You do it all the time. You do it on your first impression when you walk up to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think it probably will be cool. I'm interested to see what he's coming out to talk about and all that kind of stuff. I encourage
people to watch it. Yeah, support Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to help Joe. You know, Joe's got pasta to buy. Yeah.
I forgot to even mention.
I'm gonna hear from him now on that one. You bastard!
He got all the way to the end of the show. The next episode of the MP40 build is actually live on Rumble. If people want to go watch it,
cool! It's on Rumble.
It's a YouTube video and it's on Rumble. The actual machining is on Rumble, which is nice that I can do that.
Okay. Let me see. I'll pull it up here in a sec. Night Train says he's going to goals. Cibola says watch it. Tell them Walter sent you. There you go. Yeah, represent Walter. Let's see. So
be nice.
No, I think of course be nice. He's being nice if he's coming on a show. I mean, I can't remember his name. It's a Bingham. Yeah, but he was on our show. He doesn't have to go on anyone's show. I don't think he needs anyone's asses or anyone's anything from them. So I think the fact that he goes on different shows and he's willing to get scrappy with people, we got to give him some respect. But please do go and make fun of Joe. That's what I say. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hold on. The baby's coming in. The baby's coming in. Hold on one second.
Don't go full screen on him. He wants to see y'all. He likes seeing y'all too.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We'll do this. Bam.
You gotta say hi.
Hey, what's up, baby? There you go.
You ready? No. Here, tell him good night.
Good night.
Yeah, high night.
Be good.
Yes. Behave yourself.
Yeah. Okay, you better take.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. What is that? Was ist das? Was ist das? That's what he says. Well, I don't know if he still says that. He used to say to me, do you remember we went to that pawn shop, Patrick? I think I met you at a pawn shop, and Chromie was there. And so I'm like, Patrick is talking to the people, and I'm hanging out with Chromie, and Chromie's like, was ist das? Was ist das? What is das? I was like, okay. Yeah, every single thing. He's like, what's this? So, yes, absolutely. I'm trying to find your Rumble.
I think it's just BabyFace P. I don't actually know. Rumble.com/ maybe.
You guys need to go and I'm trying to if you find it, send me the link. Send me the link, and then I will show people.
I found it right away. Just typed in BabyFace.
Okay, so you got to go to Rumble and type in BabyFace.
Right, you just search for BabyFace P. Come right up.
Okay, hold on. Let's. I'll put it up here. Let's do it and go in here. And
how far away Hugo is away from here? It'd be like a video. Will Hugo drive all the way back to Florida?
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Or will you be on the side of the highway?
Yeah. Oh, I'll have a trailer and I'll have a trailer close by. I won't be like.
It's all one word.
Oh, it's all one word? That's probably why I did not find it.
Yeah, it's all one word, yep.
BabyFace B.
You should know. You created this.
I created this?
Ego.
Oh, damn it. It's too late. Yeah, he's there.
It's there if you want to go watch. And it's about 30 minutes. like I said at the beginning, it's not exciting. Machining metal is not necessarily the most riveting thing ever, but it is. I try to show every little bit of cutting this receiver up and making it work. So,
No, I think it's interesting. You know, a lot of people think it's kind of like magic to do that, and it may seem easy for you.
That has more views than anything else on your channel.
it does, yeah. I'm also bringing people in from YouTube. I have a link. So the way I did it was I posted a YouTube video saying, "Hey, if you want to see this part 2, it's over here," and that's how I got it.
Right. Yeah.
No, Walter, the best feeling. Let me tell you, you'll understand this. I cut the slot that the bolt rides in, and then I had the extractor in, and it rode right over the top perfectly without touching either side of the bolt. And I was like, "Oh God, okay, it's gonna work."
Yeah, I think it's interesting to watch that, and I think people, even if they're not planning on doing it themselves, I think people are interested in seeing how it's done.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and then that brings value to you. Like if someone out there decides that they want to go to you and have you build something for them, you know.
Yeah, we can reblue a post sample MP40 for somebody else, and it'll look good.
Oh, okay.
Well, I will bring it along. And supposedly, are you familiar with the FPB? The ones they're selling on the market now, they're Portuguese. Supposedly that bolt is supposed to work in an MP40.
I believe so.
I have that whole assembly too, and I haven't. It didn't seem like it was. I've got a couple of those kits. I didn't see it. It didn't seem like it was working quite right, but I'll bring that along too.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so listen, we are past the 9 o'clock hour here. We're going to wrap it up. We should be back. I believe we'll be back next Monday, I think. I have to double check that, but we should be here. So I'll get these guys to tell you how you can follow them, support them, etc. We'll start with Patrick, since we're talking about Babyface P.
Chrome, Vanium Arms, phone number's on there, email's on there. If you want to come get some work done, send it my way, Chrome Vanium Arms. Otherwise, Babyface P on YouTube. We are actively, y'all are seeing it spoiled here because the gun's literally done and I shot a whole bunch of rounds over the weekend. But actively on YouTube and on Rumble, we are building out the MP40. So if you want to go look how it's done, I've hosted it on both places. Start at YouTube, it'll take you where you need to go. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think if you put some consistent content on Rumble, you could do well. They're building an audience.
We'll see. Yeah, I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how.
Yeah, obviously it's not as big as YouTube, but there's just so many hoops you got to jump through for YouTube with this kind of stuff nowadays. So yeah, so there you go. Make sure you support Babyface. He is Babyface P on whatever social media is on. I think that's, I want to say X and Instagram and Facebook, right?
I don't post a lot on Twitter. Instagram is baby_face P. YouTube is babyface P. Rumble's babyface P.
All right, boom. There you go. All right, Walt. How can the people follow, support, conversate with you, etc.?
Okay, well, they can follow us, Safety of Our Firearms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, a little bit on Rumble, a little bit on Player. And then there's StenParts, StenParts.com. That's, you can say that over here too, can't you? You can say StenParts.com.
Yeah, I don't care. Either way, it doesn't matter. YouTube is always no, yeah, but even when this goes to YouTube, they're always like, demonetizing us or just deleting the podcast or whatever they want to do. It's all good.
Yeah, bless their hearts.
Yeah.
But yeah, Safety of Our Firearms. It's safetyourfirearms.com. We can call a shop, and the shop number is on stenparts.com and on safetyourfirearms.com. And then there's dirt foot racing and mini bike stuff, and and we have 50 calibers in stock right now if you're looking for a 50 cal.
Yeah.
Back fed and single shot. Yeah.
I see a lot of questions and stuff like that on the social media. I really do want to remind you guys, I think for both Patrick and Walt, you need to call their asses.
I always have the phone next to me. If you need something, give me a call. I do check my email, but my phone, literally, it rings directly to me. I will be here.
Yeah, and I don't know if Patrick figured out how to sell these patches yet, but...
I'm actually working on that, too.
There you go. So that's in the works. I'll let you guys know when that's going. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat place. Big thanks to Walter and Patrick for coming on the show tonight, as well as all the people out there. I didn't see Shooting Gallery respond to us, so I don't know if he left or he realized we're making fun of him. But make sure you go check him out on Wednesday. That should actually be
Wednesday night. Check out his show.
Yeah, Wednesday night. That should be a fun podcast. All right, guys, we'll see you. We are out of here. Let me go through this and hit the buttons. See ya.